secret of getting ahead is getting started. It's amazing how people have left not leaving white-collar jobs completely, but have looked beyond white-collar jobs and got themselves and have acquired some skills to help them move forward in life. Today on Tea or Coffee, we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship in a very special way. My name is Godstime David. Welcome to Tea or Coffee.
So it's often said that what a man can do, a woman can do it better. And I can't but believe in that, because we see cases where women are thriving in male-dominated, businesses and jobs. And it's quite amazing because even, on October 1st, we had a program which was Rebranding Nigeria, and a guest made it clear that our youths are doing exceptionally great things. And, these days, we are not waiting to have white-collar jobs, and we are just doing, amazing things and creating things and defining our style. So today on the show, we'll be going up close and personal to a very special guest. But before that, we'll be doing some talks. So my name is Bukola Jacobs, and of course, you're welcome to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Friday.
Yes, and I'm super excited.
I am excited. It's Friday. You look good.
Thank you. You look amazing also.
I'm expecting you to just say something. Just look at me and say something.
Okay, I love your earrings.
Aha! Thank you. From Kigali, actually. Yeah, from Kigali.
It's awesome. It
Yeah,
looks nice
so
on you.
that's thanks to Mrs. Ashiru.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you said something when you were talking. You said what a man can do,
Yes.
a woman can do even better. Does that apply to every field? Be careful what you say.
What I've seen, I'm talking from my own point of view now.
What have you
I've
seen?
I've seen that ladies tend to do more when they are given the opportunity to be in places where there are more men than women. They tend to want to do better. They tend to want to come out, more successful, and do exceptional things more than the males that they meet, when they come in. So I feel that what a man can do, a woman can do 10 times, 100 times, a million times better.
Okay, I wouldn't say a million times better.
I would say that.
Because a man is wired differently. I don't have to agree with you anyways. I'm a woman. Yeah, I don't have to agree with you. I'm not saying women are not strong. Of course, we're strong. It's even demeaning for a woman to want to measure herself with a man because we have our own strength. But I would agree with you in a way, not completely.
Okay.
In cases where you have male drivers, you have female drivers, I would agree with you. You have mechanics, female mechanics, they're doing well. You have a male cobbler. This is the first female cobbler yet to meet.
Okay.
Yeah, so women are doing well though. And we've gone beyond the stage of waiting for the man or waiting for someone to provide for us. Then we've gone just beyond that. So I think it's awesome.
But now let me explain the reason why I said that women can do it 10 times better. Now imagine when in a place where they are all men, and the woman is given the opportunity to, probably, let me say in terms of being, probably maybe a pilot, let me use a female pilot, and then they are all men in her office. Will she want to just stay there and, be all neutral? She'll want to stand out, and by so doing, she'll put extra effort, and then she'll come out tops. But the same goes for a man.
Okay.
If a man is being put in a place where it's female-dominated, he'll want to do something exceptional and come out tops. So it's both sides, but I'm just saying that the saying goes, that what a man can do,
For me, I think it's more of defense mechanism.
Yeah.
If you ask for me, that's what it is for me.
Okay.
I think women do not want to be seen as maybe being under a man. No, this has nothing to do with humility. I need you to get me right.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think they want to do more because men see them as, which word should I use? Men see them as helpmates. We are actually helpmates.
We are helpmates.
But the fact that we're women, we're not expected to do so much.
Sure.
That way, the woman wants to go the extra mile to do what the man is doing, not
Okay.
because you can.
Okay.
No.
Let's not capitalize on that.
Have you seen a woman climb an electric pole? Go and climb.
Well,
Well?
does it shock you that a woman has actually done that before?
Where?
Okay, let's not, because that is not what we are going.
In other countries,
You know,
of
that is not
course.
what we are going in today. Well, let's just focus on the aspect of youths doing exceptional things. You know, and even if you're going to bring it from the angle, because our special guest today is actually a female, and she's doing something that is known to the male gender.
Yeah.
So, but let's first take it from the angle of, you know, youths doing exceptional things. Like, we're not waiting for white-collar jobs anymore.
Yeah, sure.
We are starting our own businesses. We are turning waste to something awesome. To wealth. You know, we are doing amazing things, and it is necessary because, you know, this another saying goes that it's not what the government can do for you, but what you can also do for the government. When you create your own ideas, when you bring your ideas to life and create job opportunities, you're also helping the society, and you're also making things better and easier for the government. So I am very, very proud of Nigerian youths. I've been one of them. You've been one of them.
Okay, so I thought you were going to exclude me.
Of course. You've been one of them. So, you know, we are doing great, great things, and I'm very impressed. We see these days, we just have passion. Like, okay, let's talk about our stylist now. She didn't go to school to study
makeup or
how to style and the likes, and then she comes out with, she styles us beautifully, and then look at the makeup artist, she comes up to, you know, beautify the face and all. You know, she didn't have to go to school to do. Some of them even study something entirely differently from what they are doing now, and then from there they train other people, creating job opportunities, and it goes on and on and on.
Yeah, apart from that, even those that gets into the white-collar jobs, they still acquire skills. Because I know of some persons that they have a job on the side and they still have some special skills, like bead making. Yeah, and the like. So it goes beyond just sitting back at home and just sitting on a computer. We've gone beyond the stage of you just getting dressed and expecting some amount of money at the end of the month. Because most times you don't live by what you earn.
Exactly.
You don't live by those. You get yourself involved in some other activities. Because most times you see that what you earn might not even pay bills. Most times. So you just need to acquire skills. You need to get going. And also, you get to a stage, you get to a point in your life where you might not have the strength to do white-collar jobs. So at that point, you need something to fall back
on.
Yeah, you need something to fall back on. So
and
that's the...
And these days, like you said, you see, now let's now quickly take it from the angle of the guest we're having today. Like, you know, she's doing something that is known to the male gender. You know, I'm quite curious. I want to know why she decided to go into it. What was her drive? What was her passion and the likes? Because although these days you see females driving bikes. Driving, in Nigeria there's what we call the napep.
Keke napep.
You know, driving that, and is known, particularly to the male gender, they are breaking the records. They are breaking, how will I put it now? You know, they are breaking boundaries.
I've seen a female barber.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that, though.
I've seen a female barber.
So you see? So they are breaking boundaries. And then it goes both ways, I must say. It goes both, because I have seen a male hairstylist. I've seen a male, what is that now? Makeup artist.
And you prefer to get your hair done by a man, right?
Because they're quite gentle. So, no, but honestly, it goes both ways. But then it's more surprising and, you know, amazing when you see, excuse me, a woman doing something that is known to the male gender, because it comes with a lot of strength. And, you know, and should I say guts?
Guts.
For you to want to step in their shoes, you know, and do. Okay, so now correcting me now, they said keke napep is actually tricycle. Yes, it's tricycle. And then you see women, you know, the first time I actually saw a woman, a female driving a tricycle, I was like, I had to look. I looked again. I was like, You don't mean it.
I took pictures with her, and I
Really?
discovered that she's a mother of 4.
Wow.
Yes, and she had the strength to go all out to venture into that business. It's really amazing. It's really
Awesome.
amazing.
Okay, so we'll be meeting our guests shortly. Before then, we have to go on a quick break. So please just stay glued because Tea or Coffee continues.
You're welcome back to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television, the first full HD TV station in Nigeria. Of course, we're going up close and personal with someone very special in the house. She's a cobbler, and we get to meet her. She's here in the house.
Yes, today on the show we have Bukola Adewale, and she's a cobbler, and she is a graduate of English and Literary Studies. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome, Bukola. How are
Thank
you?
you.
Welcome.
I'm fine.
Okay. So from your profile, you studied English.
Yes, I did.
The transition is confusing. What happened?
I've always been a very creative person. I've loved to work with my hands. So from when I was very young, if anything happens to any of my shoes, I want to do it myself. Instead of me giving the shoemaker or the cobbler, I would just buy the gum or buy the awl and the thread, come and do it myself. So after schooling, I was actually working. Then I saw this advert for training. We should pay for shoemaking. I was like, wow, I've always wanted to do this. So I just went for the training. I think it was for 3 weeks. After, it needed to be a crash course. I just decided that I think this is what I want to do. Despite the fact that I was still working, I went to train. So when I was done with the training, and I just decided I could as well just start doing what I love.
So how did your parents take it?
Well, they were not surprised.
Really?
Yes.
Because normally, when we ask people why, they study something and they went into something entirely different, their parents tend to react in some sort of way.
No.
Your
They were not
parents
surprised at all.
So for how long have you been in the business?
All right, I started in 2013. That should be like 5 years now.
Wow.
5 years.
Yes.
So how has it been 5 years as a female cobbler?
Okay, I won't say the road has been smooth, but it's been good. With
Been
God.
good.
Yes.
So what inspired you? Because we know that males are the ones that tend to dominate the cobbler business, shoemaking
Sure.
business. So
That was
how
there.
did you?
What
get
inspired
What
you?
inspired you?
Like I said earlier, I've always loved to work with my hands.
Okay.
So when I graduated initially, I went for some training, learned different kind of things, but I've always loved to know how to make shoes from when I was young. So just seeing that, they're doing training at this particular place, well, let's just say it's been there.
It's been there.
Okay, because I was going to, she said she was already working before she started, because I was going to ask if it was the inability to get a job that
No.
made you venture into it.
No, I was actually working when I
So
started the
you
training.
left work to
Yes.
go fully into it. So now you're fully into the shoemaking business.
100%.
Wow.
How did you start? Is it capital intensive?
Well, shoemaking, if you want to start out, you don't need to have everything like any other. You have to start from somewhere. So I won't categorically say it's capital intensive, but it's something you need to keep investing in. It's a continuous thing. It's not something that you would just say, okay, I have gotten everything I need to get. No, you just have to keep investing. And you have to start from somewhere, basically. So I won't say it's not capital intensive, and I won't say it is.
Okay.
You just have to start from somewhere.
From somewhere.
When I ask this question, I tend to want to know how much exactly.
Put
Okay,
a figure to it.
why I cannot put a figure to it? Maybe because of my boss that trained me.
Okay.
When I started, he trained me. So if I have a job to do, I just go to his office to do it.
Oh,
When I get my money, I use both the capital and everything that comes in, I just buy some of my materials.
Okay.
So I was working with him. He allowed me to work on my own independently at his workshop while I was investing my money in getting my materials. So I can't categorically say you need to have this particular amount. to start working as a shoemaker.
Okay. All right. So you said you've been in the business for 5 years now.
Yes, I have.
Have you trained people?
Yes, I have.
Like how many people?
All right, I won't categorically say I've trained this number of people because there was a time we went for a training and people came. It was actually almost a free training.
Wow.
And then individually, I do train people. Let's just say, okay, let me try and put a number to it. Let's just say like 8 or 9.
People.
Wow.
Yes,
They are females.
both
Both.
male
Oh.
and female.
This is interesting.
I must tell you. Okay, now you've trained people. Have you employed people?
Yes, I have.
So you have people that work for you.
Yes, not permanently, part-time.
Part-time.
Yes.
Because I'm sure we have some of your designs and your shoes on the scroll now. So
Oh.
is it just male shoes or
Both
female
ways.
shoes?
Both ways, yes.
Wow. So you make both male shoes and female shoes.
Yes,
How do you
I
come
do.
about your designs?
Yeah, because when people make designs, they get some form of inspiration.
Inspiration.
How do you get your designs?
Okay, sometimes it's just like, I'm seeing you wearing something very nice. If I want to make mine, I don't want to replicate it.
Oh, so you try to do something different.
Different. So as I am now, if anybody is wearing my shoe out there, I know because I created it.
You created
I always leave a touch of, this is something from me.
Did you create this? What you have?
Oh, yes,
on?
I did.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank
I like.
you.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, I want to get. I need you to tell us a practical experience. Like, yes, I'm sure it's not been rosy.
No, it's
Yes, just give us a practical experience of how it has been for you.
Well, like you said, it has not been rosy. When I started out, I wasn't getting too much, considering the fact that I just left a paying job, that I'm so sure of what is coming in. For the first 1 year or two, it wasn't easy. I was actually tempted to go back into the labor market and get a job. But thanks to my dad, he was like, that's not for you. I actually didn't listen. I got the job. But I couldn't stay there because it's just not me, just sitting there in front of a system. My boss was even like, I'm always looking bored. I'm like, no, this is my real face. But I just had to leave. After a month, I had to leave. And my dad said, I told you so that it is not for you. So I just told myself, I think I need to face what I really love doing. And so far, I would say it's been good.
Okay, sorry, Modupe. This is up close and personal. So I like to know. Okay, how do you feel when you see a guy you really like and is well dressed come to your office or your boss's office where you're making shoe? Do you get uncomfortable? Do you think he would see you as someone? I don't know. That's the aspect I want to know.
No, I don't get uncomfortable. In fact, when I'm working and a friend comes in, I sit down.
Wow. Such
Wow.
confidence.
Once we are talking, I'll say, okay, you need to be doing something. All right, take this brush, put the gum. And my friends are always happy to do
Man.
it. Okay, just don't put, I wouldn't give them something that will mess up my work. Okay, just help me apply the gum. If you're going to be my friend, you have to accept me for who I
Yes,
am.
Who you are.
If you cannot accept me for who I am, then you were never meant to be my friend.
True.
So I don't have any reason to be uncomfortable
Okay.
when I'm doing what I love.
All right. But has anyone ever tried to make you feel uncomfortable? It's something that we know that men
Funny
do.
enough, no. They are always amazed.
Amazing.
Shoemaker, you? Really? You don't look it. And I'm like, how do they look? So, no, nobody does that.
Okay, so now most people call people that make shoes shoemakers,
Yes.
and
we
they
have.
know it's cobbler. It's supposed to be called cobblers, not shoemakers. But
It's
are you
actually
comfortable people calling you
shoemakers.
shoemakers?
We are actually shoemakers, not cobblers.
Shoemakers.
Yes.
So there's going to be sugar coating.
They don't
No,
need to
I am a
sugarcoat.
shoemaker.
Wow, it's high five from there.
High five, high five. Okay, so apart from shoemaking,
Okay.
what else do you do?
I do a lot of things.
Okay.
Before I dabbled into shoemaking, I told you I like working with my hands.
Hands, yeah.
I did a little bit of catering. I learned how to bake. makeup, how to make arts.
Wow.
Recently, I even went for a training on how to make bags. I just want to learn.
So now you're not just focusing on shoes. You're spreading it out, making
Yes.
hats, making bags and likes. Wow.
But what I really do is shoemaking.
Shoemaking. That's your
Yes.
major.
That's
So this is the part where we put a price to your shoes.
Yeah. Yes. So what's the range?
What's the price range?
it depends.
Okay, if
Yes.
I want to make something like this.
I like something like this.
Why?
We have different quality. I have to because I can't just say it is this amount.
Yes,
If you want to make this particular amount, it will be around 15,000 naira. This particular type, I mean,
Around.
it will be around 15,000 naira. But let's just say 15,000.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are those challenges you face in this business? What are those challenges? As you said, it's not been smooth.
Yeah.
What are those challenges you've encountered?
Okay. The challenges I have encountered personally. It's a very competitive market. We have a lot of shoemakers out there, with everybody bringing their own designs. This is how it's done and everything. Then because we already have a lot of shoes out there, very cheap ones.
Yes.
Now I make my shoes. I work with leather.
Okay.
Now I make a quality leather shoe. Let's say female, a ballet shoe, and I'm like, this shoe is 8,000. I'm like, no, it's too expensive. We'll buy it 2,000. But you cannot compare. What you're buying 2,000 is different from this. Outwardly, you might think it's the same thing, but the quality is so different. So convincing people when I started wasn't easy. Sometimes I had to bring down the price. Okay, for you, just take this for this amount. By the time they use the shoe, a year, oh, this shoe is so good, I want to get another one. Then I said, oh, okay, this time around we have to talk about the real price. So initially, I didn't have to think about profit. I just have to think about building trust in people that, yes, this product is actually worth going for.
And a brand.
And the brand is actually worth going for. So initially, it wasn't all about the money. It was all about me being out there.
Okay, so will you advise people that want to go into shoemaking business to not think about profits first, based on what you have experienced?
Everybody wants to make profit.
Profits.
So I wouldn't say they shouldn't think about profit. What I would say is, if you want to go into shoemaking, go into it because it is something you really want. It is something you love. Because you will face challenges while training, while learning. You will make mistakes. When I still see the first set of shoes I made, my sister will be like, see the shoes you made, though. We're the one rocking it. And I'm like, that was there. So you will face challenges. You will make mistakes. So you really have to have the passion that this is exactly what I want to go for, and nothing is going to stop me before you start thinking about the money.
Money.
Okay.
If your interest is not in it, then don't even bother. Don't even start.
Oh, so it has to be about interest
The
first.
interest, passion.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know that the internet has really helped us. Technology has really helped us.
Yes.
Now, how has technology helped in improving your
Business.
business? Yeah.
It has helped in a lot of ways, social media. Like when my Instagram page, I get calls like, I saw your products. I don't know them, they don't know me. In fact, there was a particular guy, I met him the day I went to make deliveries. I was like, really? You never expected somebody like me making shoes. I said, well, yeah. As many had come to my workshop, you maybe would have been like, okay, she looks like a shoemaker. But when I want to go and make deliveries by myself, definitely I have to dress up and everything. And like, did you make this? So I get customers online via Instagram, do Facebook adverts, people order, you send their delivery, send it to them wherever they are. So I would say internet has really helped. You don't really have to say, I have a shop that I have to open to people. You can just have your workshop, have your products, put it out there, and people will see and order for it.
So would you say you've gotten more orders from your social media page platform than you having a shop and people walking in? Which one has been more effective, most effective?
It is both ways.
Both ways.
Yes, it is both ways.
So both social media and your shop. People
Yes.
come in, and social media you also get calls. So in a range of let's say 100, how will you describe the customers you've gotten from social media?
Like, if I want to rate an 100,
Yes, over 100.
let's say 60.
16.
Wow.
60.
60.
Ah.
That's a lot.
Now, when you do
I thought
adverts
16 are like-
online,
60. That's,
60,
okay,
60
for
is a
your
lot.
shop now, how will you rate it over 100?
should I just call them walk-in customers, or, oh, I like your shoe, where did you get it from, and they decide to come and get it?
Let's
Or
talk
should I
about
just put
walk-in
all of them?
customers. Walk-in customers.
They're all walking. They're all
okay,
walking.
let's put all of them, let's put all of them together. Okay.
Okay, I would say that is more than the ones I get online, though.
Wow.
Okay.
So
That's
for
more than-
you, social media is even less effective for you. That means,
It is effective.
but I'm
It's
saying that
effective for-
compared
but
to-
compared to, yeah.
walk-in
Yes.
customers.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So is this like a long-term business for you? How long do you intend to do this?
It's a long-term business for me. It's all the way.
Forever. Till pekepe.
Okay. Right. So where do you see your business in 5 years? It's up close and personal. I'm sorry.
In 5 years' time, by then, my brand should be known outside the country, not just in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
By God's grace.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Going for international.
So we'll be going on a short break,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we'll also have you on the stage. You know, I told you we have something special for you today, so don't
Okay.
worry. Something special is coming after the break.
All right.
All right, please stay glued. We're going on a quick break, and then tea or coffee. We'll be right back.
Walking into comfort in a safe environment is every family's dream. At High Impact Planet Resort, our fully furnished service apartment is a home away from home. Amazing views right in your luxurious world. Work out to keep fit for an amazing body at the gym. Get affordable groceries and personal care items at the supermarket. Feel relaxed and beautify yourself at the fully equipped spa. High Impact Planet. Fun just got real.
Welcome back to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. Of course, we've been going up close and personal with a female cobbler in the house. Okay, so before we went on the break, we were still talking about shoemaking. You like to be referred to as a shoemaker.
Yes.
Let me not go the whole cobbling.
Cobbler.
Yeah. So I know that it can be quite demanding, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So okay, let me even ask, do you have like big clients? When I say big clients, not friends, like big clients, how do you manage the of course I know they will give you deadlines.
Deadlines.
How do you manage it?
Okay. I know how long it will take me to produce a shoe.
Okay.
I know how much work I have on ground. So if I have a client that wants to make a shoe, I have to be sincere with you when it can be ready. So I have to tell you that. And I make sure by that time the shoe is ready, because I don't like disappointing a customer.
Do you know why I asked that question? Because there's this saying that goes that people with skills, they have talents in disappointments. You could give a fashion designer your dress and tell her, I'm using this next Saturday. She'll tell you, madam, don't worry, you get
ready.
it, to be ready. And then you call her a night before and she's telling you, madam, don't worry. And that morning she's telling you is not ready.
It's not ready.
So are you that kind of person?
Well, considering the fact that I have experienced what you just described,
That's great.
I try my best not to be that kind of person. If you tell me you need your shoe at a particular time, before I collect any cash from you, I have to let you know if it can be ready. I'll tell you when it can be ready.
Okay.
So that I won't have issues of my shoe is not ready. I told you I want to use it. No. And on the day I tell you it's going to be ready, I'll call you. Your shoe is ready.
Okay.
So you make shoes. When you make shoes and you give them to your clients, have you ever had a situation where a client criticizes the kind of design you make, and how did you take it?
Yes, I get criticism.
Okay.
That is why mostly, if you're bringing your own design, I need you to give me details.
Okay.
Most of the criticism I get from clients is basically because they don't give me the details of what they really want. Sometimes they will tell me, I trust you, just do a nice design. And I'll do a design that I like. Probably people that have seen the shoe are like, wow, this shoe is very nice. Then I deliver it to the customer. Yeah, I don't like this shade of blue. I would have preferred it to be a little bit darker. And I'll be like, but you told me to go ahead and do something nice for you. So basically, if you want me to create something for you, if you are not picking from my catalog book, then please, you need to show me what you want.
Oh, so you have a catalog book where
catalog.
they pick designs from?
Yes, my own work, the work I've done so far, because sometimes I make the shoes, put them out there for sales. So I have all those pictures. Even if it is out of stock, do you want it? We can have it for you. Yes, we can.
Okay. Is there a form of warranty? I'm not saying you're not good at what you do, but you know when you get some electronics, they tell you you have 2 years warranty or stuff. Yeah, sorry. So do you give people some form of warranty?
Warranty, I would say yes. Why I'm not going to say directly yes is because now I work with leather. I always tell my male clients that my male shoes are purely leather. I'm not going to work with an inferior material just to please someone, just to cut down my price. And when I make your shoe, find this shoe is supposed to last you a very long time. It is leather. Leather doesn't peel, nothing happens to it, but it still depends on how you maintain it. You don't expect that you're wearing a shoe in the rain all the time. You see a puddle of water, you put your leg into it, and you tell me something happened to the shoe. I'll ask you what happened. So because I tell you this shoe, it's top quality, doesn't mean you should use it anyhow. So it still depends on the client. That will determine how long the shoe is going to last. But basically, it's supposed to last you for a long time. I always tell people, you get tired of it and dash it out.
Because I know there are shoes I buy.
Okay.
I wear and I'm like, okay, what's up?
You get tired of it and dash it out if it is
That
quality leather. Yeah, the one that will get tired.
You know, during my youth service at NYSC, I was supposed to learn shoemaking. But now, seeing that, you know, I'm not wondering, it seems I'm going to go back to learn it. Because I'm wondering why I didn't, you know, get to learn. Because then I had it in a platter of gold, actually.
Wow.
It was actually free.
Just close to my house where I was staying, there was a man, a shoemaker. He makes shoes, and then both female, males. He makes bags.
Wow.
You know, so you told me, okay, you have the opportunity just as a core member now. There, you know, core members we used to enjoy, and then you said I could come and learn, but I was
No passion.
Passion comes in. I think I didn't have the flair for it.
Well, for the benefit of people watching us all over the world, National NYS is actually National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria. It's like a 1-year compulsory program the government has actually put in place for young graduates to get involved in community service. Yeah, and I think the scheme has actually helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know of a friend. She's doing so well now. I think she did bidding.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bid
she did
making.
bid making. Yeah, she's doing so,
So
well.
well for
Yeah,
herself.
she's doing
Wow.
so well. And I didn't have the time. I was basically with media.
That's where passion comes in
media.
also. You had passion for the media. I also had passion for the media.
Yeah, so I joined the media
you know,
team.
You just have to have passion for it because it takes a lot of time and dedication, you know, using your hands to make things, bags, bead making and the likes. So you
And
have to have passion.
patience.
Patience, yes.
You have to
I
be.
see it as stressful for a woman. How do you cope? Don't you get tired?
No, I don't. It's not stressful. Initially, you might be making mistakes and wonder, why is that person getting it? Why am I not getting it? So along the line, I just tell myself, I am not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with myself. So why training? Even if I see my boss work, it's so neat and everything, and I'm doing mine and I'm saying mistake, I'm like, okay, I'll just take it one day at a time. Every day, I just try to make sure what I do today is better than what I did yesterday.
Okay.
So I got into a competition with myself. And with time, it became something I just do. I can be talking to you, I'm working.
Wow.
Because I've done it over and over again, and to me, it's just part of me.
But talking about competition, how do you handle them? Because I'm sure there are so many,
Yeah.
you know, how do you handle competition?
I always say that I don't see my colleagues as competition. I always tell people that even a novice has something to teach you. So when I'm with a co-shoemaker, I don't feel oppressed or I don't feel like this person is better than me. I just want to, okay, what can I gain from you? What can you gain from me? I have a lot of shoemakers as friends.
Wow.
And we help each other out. Okay, I need to do this thing. I think I've seen you doing it before. I've not done it before. Can you help me? It'll put me through. It needs my help. It was even easier for me as a female at the beginning because if I should go to the market, they're like, yeah, shoemaker, what do you want to buy? And I'll just be looking like, I'm a shoemaker, please can you help me? And they're always happy to help.
They're always eager.
So it really helped me. I never saw them as competitors because they were always willing to help me. Wow, you're a shoemaker. So I never saw that anybody as a competitor. The sky is big enough for every bird to fly.
But you know, it's not always, for you see it that way. Others may not see it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's good, it's actually good that you see it that
let's
way.
say the shoemakers I know
You know.
were raised in the same way.
Okay, something just come to mind. I know other professions, they have associations and all of that. Yeah. I'm also aware that you don't get jobs every day. You don't get jobs every week. Now, is there an association you belong to that helps you get jobs, or if something goes wrong, no association?
Not for now.
For now, none.
Okay.
None that I know of.
Okay.
But if you have backlog of work, you
Fall
have
back
someone
on
you
your-
can call.
Yes. That's why I said I don't see my colleagues as competitors.
As competitors, you
Okay.
see them as friends, partners.
Yes. We work together. I need help, or I have so much to do. I don't have enough hands on deck. Do you have some free time? Okay, I'll come around.
When the money comes in, you give them their share.
Sure. Sure, they get their cut. So that's just the way I say it.
See it. Okay. Who do you look up to in terms of the shoemaking business?
My boss. I always
Talking about your boss. Like, it's just any conversation. So who is your boss?
Oh, RWD. I learned from different people. He was the first person to train me, and I always say it anyway that I have not met someone that has the passion for the job like he is. The way he creates his design, it really inspired me. The way he creates designs, he does his work. When I started, I was always amazed, and now that I know about the work, I am still amazed. There is never a time I go to his workshop that I don't pick something new.
Wow.
I always have, and he's always willing to help you.
Okay.
So he's one person I look up to in the industry.
Okay.
All right. So you have to answer this. You have to.
I'll
So,
try.
In a month,
Okay.
in a month,
Okay.
how much do you realize? Because you're talking about this business like it's really lucrative.
Exactly.
People wear shoes every day. You
Yeah,
mend shoes. I see
yeah.
shoemakers as doctors. They heal shoes. They mend shoes.
We build it.
Yeah,
We bring
and they
it to
build
life.
it as well. Yeah, so how much do you...
Okay, you really want me to answer that question?
I do
Like, you
want
want me
you
to
to.
tell you how much I
If I'm going
make?
to leave my
Yes.
9 to 5 job and want to go into it, now it has to be something that
Is worth it.
is worth it.
Please tell
Okay.
me. Tell us.
I am not going to answer that question.
Why?
But what I'm going to say is, I don't see myself doing a 9 to 5 job anymore.
Meaning that you get more money than what you got when you're doing your 9 to 5 job.
Yes.
That yes is not settled.
Modupe, no, she has to answer. She has to answer. No, okay, don't tell us exactly what it is. Just tell
Okay.
us something
Range.
close.
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to know.
You know, someone might be watching now
What's the
and
range?
saying, okay, I feel I want to leave my 9 to 5. I want to start something. I have passion for shoe making, but I don't know if I'll get as much money as I am because, no, like you said, it's certain that at the end of the month you get a particular amount of money. So the person wants to be sure that, okay, it's worth it if I actually leave this job and I start my shoemaking business. So give us a range.
Okay. Let me try and see if I can give you a range. You can make up to 100,
Ooh,
more than that,
Okay, that's amazing right now.
if you know your market.
Okay,
Oh.
there's a clause there. If
if.
you know
Okay.
your market.
I'm sorry, please, how do you know your market?
Okay, when I say if you know your market, you cannot be living in an area where you don't really have people that can afford top-notch shoes. Then you open a store that is selling a shoe of 50,000. Definitely you won't make sales. So it's not all about you having the skills to make the shoe. It's all about you understanding your market. For me, I have high-end shoes. Then I have shoes that are not so high.
So
Because we have to be realistic. Those that can really afford the extremely expensive shoes are not as much as those that can afford the low-end shoes. So you have to be able to balance it, and then to make sure that okay, there is demarcation. Those are where the high ends are there. Then you have some shoemakers that will tell you, I just make those small ones. Let me just sell them and make my cash. So you have to understand your market, where you are, your target market, and you have to focus on it.
Okay.
Okay.
What about location? Okay, that's what you just talked about.
Yes.
Okay, location is key too.
All right, so as tradition every Friday, you have to do something as apart from what we know you for. You are a shoemaker. So besides shoemaking, singing is the best option I can pick for you.
Oh my days.
So you're going to sing a song.
Oh, please don't make me.
Please sing.
Just a very short song. You don't have to
Something
sing it
short
all.
and simple.
Just short.
Okay. I have to issue a disclaimer. This is not me. Okay. Onisha Iyanu, you're the God of awesome wonders. I've tasted of your power. Onisha Iyanu, you've shown me so much mercy, much more than I deserve.
You see, this is you.
This is not me.
Amazing.
I hear that song a lot, but the part I like the Iyanu.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bukola Adewale. It's been awesome having you on the show today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, and on behalf of the entire team at Impact TV, want to say a big thank you for coming to the show today. That's our big token.
Wow. Wow. This is so huge. Thank you, High Impact TV.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the part where we draw the curtain for this week's edition of tea or coffee. Thank you so much for staying tuned to all we had to offer you on the program today. We went up close and personal with a female cobbler. Whatever your hands find to do, do it with all diligence. Okay, till next week, take care of yourself and each other. My name is God's Time David.
Oh, yeah. My name is Modupe Jacobs. Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your
Bye.
weekend. Bye.